Weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. Pretty nice outside, pretty warm.
You know, it really was today. It was beautiful. Those temperatures getting into the 70s. It started out with some fog for some folks in the Concho Valley. We didn't really see it here in San Angelo. As you look back at the time lapse, you can tell it's humid, but not really any fog here in town. Had a few high clouds. Those high clouds, of course, took us on into sunset, and that's when we see the pretty sunsets. That's what we got going on right now. 72 our high today. Our low this morning was 37 degrees. Should be at 59 and 33 this time of year, so still seeing that warmer air work in. Record, by the way, 86 in 1943 and 10 degrees last year. It was very cold last year. Some of the coldest air we've seen in a while. I didn't like it, and I'm glad we aren't there right now. Not as cool tonight. We've got one more warm day on the way for tomorrow before another cold front works in Friday night into Saturday, and that's going to leave us with a cooler weekend. We got up to 72 today. Tomorrow, I'm forecasting 76, and then on Saturday, going to be dropping down to 53. So kind of switching the seasons up on you in only about 2 days. It's going to be a little bit of a shock to the system. 61 right now in Abilene, 42 in Tulsa, 65 in Austin, 67 in Del Rio, and 58 currently in Amarillo. Across the Concho Valley, dealing with those temperatures mainly in the mid-60s. 69 right now in Robert Lee, at 66 in Brady. Fort McCavitt's at 68. Ozona checking in at 63. 65 right now in San Angelo. The dew points are a little bit lower than they were yesterday. You can thank those westerly winds we had today. That's bringing drier air into our atmosphere. So if the skies are clear, some of those lower lying river valleys will get colder tonight, potentially down to the low 40s. I think we're in the mid-40s here with those winds currently blowing out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. You can see the high clouds showing up on the live radar network. Otherwise, not much going on. There is a wind advisory off to our west, and that's in advance of the next system that brings us that windy day tomorrow. For now, though, just those high clouds streaming on overhead. Pretty big storm over towards California and Nevada. That's not coming our way, but it is bringing snow over towards the Sierra Nevada. Pretty heavy snowfall there, getting up towards 30 inches in some spots. This high pressure system over Billings, though, that brings our cold air as we go into Saturday. Kind of gives a second push of that cold front to our north. Otherwise, just dealing with high clouds streaming on overhead. Let's take it through time here on Futurecast, kind of show you what's going to happen over the next 24 to 48 hours. Because as you wake up tomorrow morning, a pretty big spread in temperatures just because of the dry air, that radiational cooling happening. So if you're in those low-lying river valleys, potentially 42 for your low. Otherwise, most of us going to be in the upper 40s. And then as we go into tomorrow, those winds staying strong out of the west, about 20 to 25 miles per hour. We'll get up into the mid-70s. Some of you may make a run at 80 degrees tomorrow. That cold front moves through tomorrow night into Saturday. And then Saturday, we start off in the 40s once this graphic likes to update. There you go, upper 30s and low 40s. And then Saturday during the day, only climbing up into the low 50s with those north winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour, though. Going to be feeling like the 40s and 30s during most of the day there on Saturday. You'll want that jacket. It just won't be as cold as we were originally thinking, and part of the reason is because this big chunk of cool air is moving more to the east. This polar vortex we were talking about, 24 below right now in Yellowknife, that all dives south, but it goes more to the east of us as we go into tomorrow, or into the weekend rather, going towards Dallas. And then we have a second round of cold air that's going to arrive sometime in the middle of next week. That one looks a little bit colder, but it's warmed up too, so not expecting those teens that we were originally expecting. Let's talk about what it'll feel like on Saturday, though, because it will feel chilly. 9:30 feeling like the 30s, even 11 o'clock still feeling like the 30s, 40s in the daytime. Because you're going to want that jacket there on Saturday. And then Sunday morning, we'll be waking up with temperatures in the 20s. Tonight, no issues, down to about 46 under mainly clear skies. We will see those winds out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for your Friday, a breezier, a warmer day, up to 76 with west winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Again, some of you may make a run at the low 80s. Been a while since we've been up there. It's going to feel nice. Saturday, 53 behind that front. We drop down to 29 Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then Monday, 64 for that next front comes in, and that cools us off into the 50s shortly after Martin Luther King Day. We'll be right back.